Good Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, yesterday, maybe just this morning. Maybe I'm getting old. Anyway, I finished reading the book of Mark, the Gospel of Mark. I've read through Matthew and Mark now, and I was just getting started on Luke. And of course, Luke opens up, and I don't have a good light. Let me turn a better light on here. I got my big print Bible here, my big pulpit Bible. The Net Bible. I like the Net Bible, N-E-T, New English Translation. It also stands for net as far as internet, because they used to give it away. I think they've sold it to one of the other big Bible publishers. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The Net Bible. I like it. It's Luke 1:1. Now many have undertaken to compile an account of the things that have been fulfilled among us, like the accounts passed on to us by those who were eyewitnesses and servants of on and on and on. Okay. Beginning to write an orderly account for you, most excellent Theophilus. So Luke is addressing this history of Jesus, the account of Jesus' life, to a person named Theophilus. Lover of God, friend of God, whatever. Well, anyway, it reminded me that the book of Acts opens basically the same way. It says, I wrote the former account, Theophilus, about all that Jesus began to do and teach until the day he was taken up to heaven, after he had given orders by the Holy Spirit to the apostles he had chosen. So this Theophilus. That's beside the point, but that's what brought me to the book of Acts, just briefly to just remind me of where it's going. Well, I read down a little ways to verse 6, and this is where Jesus has appeared to his disciples again. He was on the earth 40 days after he was resurrected. Now we're coming into the resurrection season, the Easter season. I think Easter's like 5 weeks from today. I'm not sure. The 4th of the 5th of April. Today's the 1st of March, so that's about right. Anyway, let's not waste time. This verse, Acts 1:6. So when they had gathered together, they began to ask him, Jesus, Lord, is this the time when you are restoring the kingdom to Israel? Israel's in the news right now. Beside the point, sort of. But anyway, Jesus, verse 17 says, he told them, you are not permitted, I lost my place, to know the times or periods that the Father has set by his own authority. You are not permitted to know the times or periods that the Father has set by his own authority. And that speaks volumes to me. Okay, first of all, we are simply not permitted. It is not for humans to know unless God reveals something to us en masse or individually, and usually for individuals it's for you. It's not for everybody else. It's for you. Generally speaking, it's to help you in your life. And God will. I won't say he can. I know he can, and he will reveal himself to those who seek him. So that's cool. But it's not permitted. We're not allowed to know the details of God's plan, the times and periods that he has set. They're set. He's not making it up as he goes along. He's not looking, oh, Satan did this, I got to do that. No, they're not equal and opposite forces. God is God, period. He is in total control, even of Satan. Satan doesn't do anything that God doesn't want him, planned for him, set for him to do, for his good glory. Let me bring it to another thing here. I got just, oh, no, I don't have time. The mayor of New York City right now. People thought, how could that ever happen? What's going on in the Middle East right now? Maybe God put him there. For what reason? We don't know. But maybe because he's there, certain things aren't happening in New York City. Think about that. Think about that. God has set these things in place. Have a great day.